I'm back. Welcome back to my channel. The struggle is real with the makeup nurse. Today is Friday, and it's exciting today, not only because it's the last day of my long work week, but also we get to do first impressions with some of the new makeup that I've gotten. If you've looked at my unboxings and the one video that I did win a giveaway from, we're going to try some of all this together today. So I'm really excited. So first off, this isn't, I bought this a long time ago and I have not been able to try it yet. So I'm like, you know what? I gotta try it. And this is the Forbidden Fruit Cake from Too Faced. But I think I got these brushes in, I can't even remember, these Shayna B brushes. I want to try these out. I can't remember where I got these. Oh well, it was probably an unboxing or my subscription. Alright, so we are going to go in with, this is a tapered one. You know what? I'm going to just go in with my usual brush for the transition shade. And I am going to go in with this darker one here. Is there names on there? Oh, Rum for the Hills. That's cute. Alright, so we're going to go in with this shade. And Rum for the Hills. And it does have a scent to it. And of course, that's why I bought it. You wouldn't expect anything different. It doesn't have as strong of a scent though as the cinnamon swirl palette that they had, and but it does have a little bit stronger scent than the teddy bear one because I could barely smell that one. So I'll try this brush for this shade, but I don't know, I'll probably end up going in with my usual brushes. None of these brushes really seem to be, I'm going in with the shade Cherry. Seem to be, I don't know, useful, I guess, for me. I don't know, maybe because I kind of stick to the same brushes. Yeah, this weekend I am just gonna relax and watch Hallmark movies and stuff. So I'm excited for that. Next I am gonna go in with, but I'm gonna have to go with this brush. I'm gonna go in with this pinky glimmer shade, and that is Forbidden Fruit Cake. So now, after the surveyors have been there, now it's time to start looking at all the findings and put in some plans. Which some of the stuff I was already like trying to do anyway, so it's not like that will be extra because I was already working on it. Alright, Okay, I didn't have any liquid eyeliner to try out new for the top because I do better with the liquid, especially since I have hooded eyes and I do still like a wing. So I try to use a liquid and make it a little bit thicker for the wing because of my hooded and droopy eyes. You know, being a grandma, sometimes you know your eyes start changing and not being as good. So now I'm gonna go in on my under eye and my waterline. I'm gonna use this Wet n Wild Kohl eyeliner, color icon. Baby's got black. So I'm just gonna put this in my waterline. And I like to do this first before I do like my primer and all that, because I have, going like this, then I mess up all my, because I would always get like a print, and then I would try doing this trick that I've seen some people do, but you still get a little bit of a print after that. So now I just do this first, and then I don't have to worry about it, trying to do any fixing up. So that went on a lot better than I thought. I thought it was going to actually be harsh, but it was, and hurt a little bit, but it was fine. So, all right. So what is next? Let's go in with primer. I want to try this Becca primer that I got from my giveaway, or my winnings. And I don't believe I've tried anything from Becca other than when my niece was here. I tried her Becca foundation. So excited to try this. Oh, it's purple. Interesting. Which is fine, because maybe it's like part of a color corrector, because purple color corrects, I forget. Comment down below if you remember what color or purple corrects. Is it redness? I forget. I had this printed out like a long time ago when I was researching like the different color correctors of like purple does this, and the reds did this, and I gotta find that again and look at it, because my memory's not as good as it used to be either. I guess that's what happens when you become a grandma and get old. Okay, so that's primer. Now let's go in with foundation. I had to go in with my dewdrops, even though, yeah, it's really glowy, but these dewdrops I'm trying to get rid of, because when I first got it, it started like, it was supposed to be liquid, and it ended up being like a whipped cream consistency. I was not happy about that. So anyway, I've been trying to use it up. But yeah, most people would have been like, well, then it was old when you got it, and you need to throw it away. But not me. I'm gonna make it work. All right, this is the Trustee Foundation. I like their cream bronzers. I have their cream bronzers, some of their lip liners and stuff. So I'm really interested to see how this works. I never used a foundation stick before though, so that I know of. So let's see how this I guess that's what you do. Let's see. Let's go in with my handy dandy sponge and start blending that in. I love Fridays. And the other nice thing about Fridays is our safety huddle is virtual. So I don't have to go. I know that sounds like, wow, you're that lazy. You don't want to walk to the conference room, back into the hospital or whatever, which would do good. It's just that the safety huddle, it's not that I don't like to walk, because trust me, I need the exercise, that little, and it's not that far. But the safety huddle starts at 8:30, and when I get in, I'm trying to look at my emails and do stuff, and then, so yeah, it's just easy. You know what I mean. Been ever since COVID and a lot of things started going. I'm gonna put another coat on, I think. Kind of virtual. When you have to actually meet in person now, it kind of does make a difference. So Monday, Fridays we do virtual, and Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday we do in person. Which I don't know why that is. Maybe to just give a hybrid, because Friday's Friday, Monday is gonna be a busy, crazy day. So let's just do virtual. I don't know, but I don't mind it. All right, so now what's next? Oh, concealer. I have the Wet n Wild concealer. I have never tried any of their foundations or concealers, so I have a concealer, so I'm excited to see it. Even though does it kind of look kind of funky in there? I don't know. Maybe I'm just hallucinating. Oh, it's going to be a little too dark for me, especially for concealer. Oh well. We'll make it work. I got this out of the Wet n Wild advent calendar. Which, like I said, I'm surprised they actually put complexion products in there, because if it's an advent calendar, it's not going to be geared for everybody. Yeah, this is too dark for me, but it's probably going to be too light for some other skin tones. So I put a little bit more around some areas, just because since it is a little bit darker, it's not like just my eyes are dark, who wants really dark eyes? That's why I have a Natasha Denona concealer that I've only used twice, because it came in my BoxyCharm and it's way too dark for me. So I've used it twice, and I guess I could kind of use it as cream bronzer, but I think it's just a little too light for that. But maybe we can make it work a little bit more, because you know me, I'm not going to throw it away. I will try to make it work. Especially Natasha Denona. That stuff is expensive. And yes, I know I got it in my BoxyCharm, so I didn't spend that much, but technically I do, because I buy the boxes. Alright, so now what's next? I'm just like, my mind's not here today. Alright, now I'm going to try this Iconic London Cheek. Oh, oops. That was way too much, probably. So let's, oh, wow. It just comes out so fast. So let's, sorry about that. My throat. All right. Oh wow. And now if you use a sponge, it just like disintegrated, like nothing is there. Wow. Okay, so yeah, like it absorbed it all. I mean, I see a little glow, but let's try a brush. I mean, I see a little bit, but Let's see. Let's try this brush here. Let's try it a little bit. Because it, like, literally seems to just, like, absorb. I wonder why it comes out in a lot. Because everything's gonna just, like, kind of absorb into everything but your skin to show the pigment. I do see it. Well, and maybe it's because it's a lighter shade, and then it absorbs. So we'll have to give that a try a little bit more. All right, so now we have the Morphe Maddie Ziegler, and this is the face gloss stick. So let's see how this works. So I'm gonna lift my foundation. I'm not sure. Ooh, it kind of smells like vanilla. I like that. Hopefully it applies good too. So far I'm not seeing it lift. My foundation, but see if it glows. And I got that in my winnings too. I see a little bit of a glow, but you know, that's okay because I always use powder, or I always go over with powder too. So, but I would have liked just a little bit more of a glow, but I'm okay because it's scented, so I'll go with that. All right, so now we need to finally set my face. So let's do this Becca setting powder. Ooh. Made a huge mess. And Becca is not cheap, so that sucks. Oh, on my white shirt. Lovely. All right. Yeah. Dang it. Oh well. It's Friday. And I'm kind of just going in. And it does have a mesh thing, which is nice, especially if I travel. It's funny because yesterday they were like thinking about extending my contract because now we have more to do. And I'm like, yeah, I said, it's up to you guys. I just need 30 days. And they're like, will it be okay with your family? I said, well, what difference does it make if I'm here or, you know, in another state doing another assignment? You know, my family doesn't really care where I'm at because I'm not going to be there. As long as I get to go home, you know, my every 2 weeks like I'm supposed to. And they're like, oh, okay. So, but and I'm sitting there thinking, I'd prefer, because if I have to upload all of my makeup back up so soon, I will not be happy camper because I am just making a mess of my white shirt. I should not wear white. That's why I don't wear that much white. But now I'm going to try this by Terry powder. It looks a little bit lighter, so I figured I'd go and try it for like my T-zone. And I think this I got in my subscription box or something. I forget how much it was, but I know it was not cheap. But Terry, I guess, is not cheap. And maybe that's why I've never tried anything until now of their products. I've heard good things about their products, but it's a little bit too pricey for me. And my dad always says, he goes, Jamie, because I'm very frugal when I'm like, I'll take like for breakfast, I'll take, you know, a breakfast thing to go here at the hotel because, you know, it's free, and I'll take a couple extra things for my lunch. Like I'll even take, I know this is really bad, like extra pieces of bread for the toast so I can come home, and like I'll take the hard-boiled eggs so I can come back home at night for dinner and make egg salad sandwiches so I don't have the, I take the bread and I take the eggs, and all I have to do is buy the stuff for the rest of the egg salad sandwich, and that's why for dinner. So I don't really pay much for food because I take whatever the breakfast stuff is, and you know, I take a yogurt, a banana, that kind of stuff, so I don't have to buy food. And my dad's like, he said something because he's always like, oh, you gotta be more frugal, you gotta save more money, blah blah blah, because he at one point he put me on the Dave Ramsey program. You know, if you've never heard of Dave Ramsey, he's a financial person, and he does have you know, he's always like rice and beans, beans and rice, and you know, till you're debt free. And if you haven't listened to him, you need to listen to at least one podcast of his. It is good. And I'm trying to think of what I'm supposed to do next. I'm telling you, my mind is not with it today. All right, I gotta find my bronzer brush. I'll be right back. Okay, so I'm going in with this Basic Beauty bronzer. So I'm gonna go in with the, I think, medium shade. Let's see. But anyway, he's always on me about my finances and spending money and everything. And so then we were talking, and because, you know, I have TV, like the food that I have bought is like TV dinners, and because I don't have a stove here. My company got me that air fryer though that's in that box, you know, because there's no stove here. But I'm like, what am I gonna do with that when, I mean, I know I could put a pizza or something in there, but I don't have a hot plate, so that doesn't, it's not like I could boil noodles or, you know, whatever. So anyway, it's still in the box, as you can see. And where was I going with this? Oh, so I don't really spend much. I have, in the month and a half, almost 2 months I've been here, I've only went grocery shopping once. And so I told my dad, I said, see, I'm very frugal. He goes, Jamie, you need to start spending more money on healthy food and less on makeup. And I'm like, yeah, probably. My priorities are not straight sometimes, I guess. But, oh well. Let's blend this bronzer in. Okay, I'm just gonna blend this in. This bronzer in. Alrighty. Let's just take this brush and kind of just blend the bronzer from my nose. Alright, blush. What do I have for blush today? Oh, my NARS palette that I got. So excited. I think I'm gonna go in with this shade, and this is the Orgasm X palette. So the middle one says it's Orgasm, and the one on the far one says it's Orgasm X. So I'm gonna do Orgasm X. Oh, wow. Okay, that is pigmented. All right, we're gonna have to blend that. Okay, that was very, I was not expecting that. That's okay, part of this is still gonna be in the mask, because my mask kind of goes like way up because it's too big for my face, these masks. Okay, now we'll go with the highlight. All right, and this is a goldy shade, and it's called Orgasm for the highlighting. Wow. Yeah. That is glowy. I usually like the more icy highlights. It looks like, oh, maybe it's not patchy. Thought it was a little patchy. Can you see it on this side? Oh yeah, I guess you can. Wow. This is highlighting. And then that blush, whew, it's a little more than I was expecting. I like that palette, it's just I was not expecting that really blush that just exploded. Anyway, all right, let's finish up my eye color. I'm gonna do a little bit of this, like burgundy shade and cherry. And then I think I'm gonna put this shade here, the Forbidden Fruitcake shade, right over it. And I just blend that in. Okay. And then, you know, we do gotta have some glow. We are going to do this goldy shade for my brow bone, and that is Candied Pineapple. Yeah, I really wish they would put the shades like on here. And then put this in the inner corner. Yeah, I'm not sure if I don't know. I don't know about the look. The palette's fine, I just don't know about the look. Alright, so now we're gonna go on mascara. I'm just gonna put on the primer first. This is nothing new. I like to go in with primer. I don't always, but I don't really like this wand on this one though. On this primer, it's too thick. But it is what it is. And now I'm gonna go in with the Mascara Big Papa from Wet n Wild. I got this in the advent calendar. So it's got a small handle, which is the only bad thing about these samples. Is that the handle's kind of small. And then you have this big wand. Okay, and then let's try my lower lashes. I gotta be very careful for this. I usually use a thin wand type for my lower lashes. All right, now for lips. I'm gonna try this Bella Pierre. I've never tried anything from Bella Pierre. And I got this in my giveaway winnings too, so. And it was a whole kit. And this is in the shade Antique Pink. Okay. I like that it's like a gel-like and not a pencil. Then we go in with the actual, oh, I'm supposed to do lip scrub. Oh well. Going with the Antique Pink matte lipstick now. I like kits like this because, you know, then you don't have to find, okay, a liner that will match, a lipstick, a matte lipstick, and then a gloss to go over it. When it's a kit, it's all gonna match. And that is moist, but it is more of a matte finish than I would like. So, but that's okay. It comes with a lip gloss. So we're just gonna go ahead and put this lip gloss down. And it's just a clear lip gloss, obviously. You can see that. Makes it much better after the lip gloss is applied. So that's that. So I think we are finished now. So we're gonna go in with the Wet n Wild Finny Matte. And I think, did I get this in the advent calendar or the giveaway? I think it was the advent calendar. So now, get my towel. Not that I already messed up my white shirt anyway, but whatever. Ooh. It's got a thick stream. I was thinking it was going to be more of a mist like some of their other setting sprays, but that's okay. All right, this is the final look using some first impressions. I don't know if there's anything I did not like. The maybe the concealer, it was hard to tell because It was a little too dark for me. When things are a little dark, it's kind of hard. But everything else seemed to do okay. This didn't seem to be as dewy as I would have liked, but it does smell good, so I like that. And the mascara was hard to apply for me. I don't know if it's because it's the small handle and the big wand. I'm not sure. But everybody rants and raves about this. It doesn't look too bad on my eyes after, but I just felt like it was harder to apply. Maybe it's just me because of the small handle and big wand. Eye pencils, I prefer to have more gel, but it did still go on pretty easy and not as harsh. So I just don't like pencils. But anyway, this lipstick was a little bit drying, but with the lip gloss, since it's a whole kit, I like it. And I think that is everything. So yeah, everything else I liked. This spray could have been a little bit more misty or not so gunshot to your face. But otherwise, everything was good. So if you like this video, give it a thumbs up and also subscribe to my channel and hit that little bell next to it so you're notified of future uploads if you're new to here. If you're not, welcome back and thank you for watching the video. I hope you enjoyed. If there's something that you would like me to see or to try on for you, let me know. Comment down below and I can get it for you. Have a great Friday and a great weekend. Bye.